Is now the arrest of Arun Selvarajan, who remembers suspected to be an ISI agent, has stirred the hornet's nest in Tamil Nadu. Yes, the government there started enumerating Lankans staying in the state. According to data available, there are 65,000 Sri Lankan Tamil refugees in the 114 camps in the state. There are also more than 12,000 Sri Lankan Tamils with passports settled outside the camps. The officials say that this enumeration would help them update their records. However, human rights activists are crying foul over this directive. Despite being registered with the local police station, refugees say the constant questioning by the police has become an irritant. It is also interesting that these refugees smell a rat in how Pakistan is using people like Selvarajan to spy on India.
After arresting this fellow, the police are trying to giving more trouble to the refugees. It is not a tolerable one. It should be stopped. So, because of this torture, a lot of Tamil refugees are flying to abroad countries illegally.
The arrest of Arun Selvaraj has had a domino effect on the Lankan Tamils living in the state. Even as the police officials mull over the enumeration exercise, activists insist Government of India need to sign the UN Refugee Pact to ensure that the refugees live with dignity in our country. In Chennai, video journalist Arun Ramsamy, Lokpriya, NewsX.
All right, in fact, we're just going to be joined by Lokpriya in just a bit for more ramifications of that story. But certainly the hornet's nest being stirred there, controversy erupting in Tamil Nadu. Well, the Tamil Nadu government, of course, claims that it is just wanting to get these refugees registered. However, social activists, of course, not very happy at these steps being taken. Lokpriya, in fact, who brought us this report, is joining us live now from Chennai. Well, Lokpriya, it seems the ramifications of the arrest of Arun Selvaraj still continue there. What are the activists crying foul about these steps being taken by the Tamil Nadu government?
Well, definitely, yes, the arrest of Arun Selvaraj has had a spillover effect on the Sri Lankan Tamils living here in the state, where the Q branch officials have begun a process of enumeration of the Sri Lankans living in the camps and also the outside. When we spoke to some of the Q branch officials, they had said that this is mere an exercise to update their records and to maintain their records. So that is what the Q branch officials maintain. However, activists say that such kind of enumeration will only put the Sri Lankan Tamils in a strain once more, because they are constantly under the scanner, and activists also say that there are cases of police officials continuously harassing these refugees who are also registered with the nearby police station. So this is why the activists here are crying foul, and they also say that the larger picture of India needing to sign the UN Refugee Pact, which will enable these refugees to live with dignity. So these are the two main issues that the activists are raising, which has come into the foray once again with Arun Selvaraj's arrest.
It's quite a massive exercise, isn't it, as well, Lokpriya, if the Tamil Nadu government does want to go ahead with this. Reports say that there are more than 65,000 Tamil refugees in the 114 camps. There are also more than 12,000 who are living outside these camps as well.
Well, yes, that is correct. These refugees are living in the camp and also outside the camp. So what is generally the procedure is that people who are living outside the camp are supposed to register with the nearby police station, and the police station maintains a record of those people living in that particular locality. So what the Q branch officials are now suggesting is that they will once again take an enumeration exercise, which will essentially help them to update their database of these Sri Lankan refugees living in and around Chennai. So that is the official word of these Q branch officials. But however, the activists say when the Q branch officials go about doing this duty, it only amounts to more harassing of the Sri Lankan Tamils who are already subjected to all these measures by the state police.
Absolutely, quite contentious steps being taken by the Tamil Nadu government. Many thanks, Lokpriya, for joining us and getting us the details with regards to that story. Okay.